Brothers and sisters, the U.S. says that Vladimir Putin could pull a trigger on Ukraine's head at any moment. Now, the U.S. official says Russia added 7,000 more troops around Ukraine's border. Now, the crisis in Ukraine. Ukraine is going through a lot. Today was supposed to be a World War III. But this was the day that Ukraine was trying to build peace. And see, the people are tired. For 8 years of war, they are tired. But the country of Ukraine is ready to go to war. And see, the U.S. already supplied $150 million for military equipment. Now, Russia haven't shown no signs of pulling their troops back. Whether they are downgrading the numbers of Russia's troops, because President Joe Biden said there was 150 of Russia's allies. And then today, breaking news shows officials Russia had added 7,000 more troops. And I want to say, it seemed like it's getting too late for any negotiations, because no one knows what's on Vladimir's mind. Is it going to be any time for diplomacy or diplomacy or any kind of negotiations? Now, Russia was saying that they was using their exercise drills and that they supposed to wrap all this up by February 20th. But this is no signs that Russia is going to slow down. And I want to say, this whole thing may have to do with NATO right now playing tag, but he's going to join Ukraine. And see what's on Putin's mind. He wants to control the rest of Europe. And see, with Vladimir Putin, got a gun directly aimed it at Ukraine head. And see, the satellite shows they are right at the borderline of Ukraine. So I want to say this to the President, Joe Biden. Whenever you said that there will be consequences and that this will be a terrible mistake that Vladimir Putin would make, because he would cause a whole condemnation. But see, whenever you are talking to a notorious, and see, it's hard to talk to someone that's a notorious killer. But when you say in words that there will be terrible consequences, see, when you approaching Vladimir, you got to approach him with some respect. You have to put some respect on his name. Because it sounds like America, the way that this is designed and set up, it sounds like America is taunting Russia to go to war. Instead of talking to Vladimir, but saying things that there would be terrible consequences, that's opposing a threat. So when I'm saying you taking Vladimir for a joke, and see, these cyber attacks that's happening in Ukraine, got the country unstable. And see, if there's going to be any talk and some negotiation, then you're going to have to approach Vladimir in a way that you guys can get his attention. Because tensions right now is running high. And see, the war is coming. So brothers and sisters, don't forget the 3 P's. Prepare, practice, and persevere.